Hey guys, I'm Shyam from Scala Studios. So today I'm going to show you guys how I created this scene in Blender. So I did a few different variations of the same scene. It's actually the same setup with different materials. So if you guys have created anything from my tutorials, please do tag me so I can see your work. And with that said, let's get on with the video. So we're going to start by selecting everything with A and deleting with X. And I'm going to add a plane, Shift A plane, and scale it with S10, and tab into edit mode and subdivide it, and at the number, make the number of cuts 20. And I'm going to subdivide it again anyways with right click, subdivide. And now I'm going to add a displacement modifier. Go to the modifiers tab and add a displacement modifier and decrease the strength to about 0.2, and create a texture and select a Musgrave texture and right click at shade smooth and play the size a bit. And what is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's called Nabla or something. Play with all the settings until you get something you like. So I'm gonna play with the intensity as well. So I think I like how it looks now. And now I'm gonna select it and Shift D to duplicate it and move it up a bit. And now I'm going to use this add-on. Go to edit preferences and add-ons, type mesh tissue and enable it. And now it's, for some reason it's called edit, convert to dual mesh, and you guys get all these hexagons, but you guys can see it's weirdly stretched. So I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees and scale it in the x-axis, and I'm going to scale it back to 0. I'm going to rotate it back to 0 in the z-axis. And now I'm going to add a wireframe modifier and decrease the thickness to about 0.6 for now. I might decrease it a little bit more to about 0.3. I'm gonna yeah, to about 0.3. Now I'm gonna add an icosphere. Shift A and icosphere, and I'm gonna move it to a side. I'm gonna select the wireframe and add a particle system and make it here, and source vertices and render path object, and instance object is going to be the icosphere we just created, and decrease the scale to about 0.01 and increase the number to about 10,000. It depends on what you want. So now I'm going to add my camera, Shift A camera, and Control Alt 0 to place it to your view. And I'm going to move it with G, move the camera with G, and I feel like my camera is where I want it. And I'm going to create a cube with Shift A and rotate it 45 degrees in the x-axis and 45 degrees in the y-axis, and place it somewhere in the middle. Now I'm going to add a wireframe modifier for that too, and increase the thickness a bit to about 0.2, and I'm going to duplicate that cube and delete the wireframe modifier. So we have, and I'm going to go to world settings and make the color black. And now I'm going to add my shaders. I'm going to select the wireframe in the cube and add an emission shader and add an area lamp, move it to the top and scale it up and increase the power to about 1000 or about 700, and select the cube without the wireframe and add a black material. And I'm going to do the same thing to the wireframe as well. I'm going to make it I'm going to select the bottom plane and add a glossy material to the bottom plane. And so this part you can actually play with it. You guys can add any materials like the previous the ones I showed you. So I'm going to add a slightly glossy material to the wireframe and make it black, decrease the roughness, and I'm going to decrease the power of the area lamp to about 700, and add depth of field and focus the cube, and I'm going to decrease the f-stop to about 0.4 or 3. It's all personal preference at this point. So add bloom, screen space, reflections on. So this is an Eevee, but I did my final renders in cycles, so we're going to cycles, and this is how it looks in cycles. So I guess this is good for me. I feel happy with my abstract art so far. So you guys can play with the materials as well and add emissions to the icosphere or do whatever you like and save the file and render it. So that's it guys for this tutorial. I hope you guys liked it, and I'm currently working on a character design series, a course or whatever you can call it. It's gonna be all free in my YouTube channel, so subscribe for that. I'm going to show it's actually a beginner friendly series. It's not a time lapse, so I'm going to be showing you guys the whole process of creating a character from start to finish, and I hope you guys will like it. So subscribe for that, and I have a whole lot of new stuff planned for this channel, so like and comment in the description below if you guys want me to do something new, something different, or whatever you guys want. Just leave a comment in the description, and thank you guys for watching. See you.